The internet can be a valuable resource for information on all kinds of topics, including your health. But searching for details on a problem can bring hundreds, maybe even thousands of possible answers. In today's cover story, Rod Starns shows you how to navigate to information you can trust.
Going online covers a lot of territory for people these days. Many use email and texts to keep in touch. The internet has become a main source of news for many. Students go online for research. It's also a major provider of entertainment. So it should be no surprise that a lot of people are searching for health information online as well. But online health research can give you more than you bargained for.
The problem with using the internet for diagnosis is that it's almost the same as the problem for using the internet for any other information. There's such a wealth of information and so much out there. It's going to be difficult to pinpoint something.
For example, type common cold into a popular search engine and you'll get more than 100 million, that's million, results in less than a second. Dr. Stanley Thompson, the Regional Director of Emergency Medicine for the Baptist Memorial Healthcare System, says it's important to determine who's behind health information you find online.
Because you understand, a lot of the internet for a lot of people is a business. So a lot of time you go to sites that are actually trying to sell you something. So if you have a certain symptomatology and they have this cream that they want to sell you for that, they will, may dress your symptoms that, oh, you have this and this is what you need for it. You can order it here for $9.99.
But Dr. Thompson says there is worthwhile health information online, good enough for medical professionals to use as part of the diagnostic process.
Because I don't want to paint that the internet for using medical information is all bad. I use it almost every day.
The key is knowing where to look for medical information when you're online, because a general search will retrieve too much information. It's also important to limit the types of sites you're looking at.
For the general population, for non-physicians, sites that are government-type sites, university sites, medical school, university sites, reputable healthcare organizations such as Baptist has a site, Mayo Clinic has a site. Those sites are good sites that you can get information from, and the information would be reliable.
The Federal Trade Commission has similar recommendations. Government websites that end in .gov, like the Centers for Disease Control at cdc.gov. Websites for medical schools and universities end in .edu. And many hospitals and not-for-profit groups focused on research will have sites that end in .org, although the FTC urges you to be careful with sites that end in .org and .com because those sites may not always contain accurate medical information.
What I would recommend is, if you have something, a common illness or symptom, and you just want to get more information about it, that's fine. You already kind of know your diagnosis. Your diagnosis is a common thing. Using the internet to get some supplemental information for those things, fine.
But information from the internet can only go so far, especially when it comes to situations where symptoms are uncommon or defy easy explanation.
And that's when I say it's time to see a medical professional, because you can often, in some cases, internet you get led astray, delay seeing a medical professional, and something that may have turned out to be simple may get worse because of delay in time or your internet misdiagnoses.
An area where the internet can help is with support. There are features included in the websites of a number of organizations that provide information, counseling, and conversation for people dealing with chronic and other illnesses.
So those things are excellent. You can use those to just find support, answer some simple questions that may not even be, they may be related to your condition, but not necessarily medical, so you don't feel like you need to ask a doctor, but you can find someone who maybe in the same state who's answered the same question before or had the same issue, and the support is there for one another. So I think that's an excellent use of the internet.
And there's one more site for health information that you can use. For smartmedicine.tv, I'm Rod Starns.